beautiful smile, as you can see, affectionate smile, very caring person. He was a guy, but he was a butterfly. I say that by because he was very colorful, loving, and if you see butterfly, they attract everyone to him. So that's who he was, man.
Describe him, if you want to use butterfly, that's fine. Describe Jayquon in one word.
Awesome.
He was taken in 2017.
Hmm.
7 years later, we're in 2024. Describe how you are now in one word.
Okay.
As much as you want, as little as you want, tell us about that day.
January 1st, 2017 is typical any other New Year's Day. You want to be around family. You want to tell everybody Happy New Year. For me, myself, me and my wife, we are avid Bucks fans. So I was initially at the Bucks game watching Cam Newton play Jameis Winston that game. The trauma, so I never forget it. So second quarter, I got the phone call stating that my son was shot, and that that phone call, that text have changed my life significant from January 1, 2017. It's been it's been life. I understand now. You ask me how I feel now. I understand that if we choose to live, no one is exempt from life circumstances and situation and what go on. So
Do you know who took his life?
yes,
Have they been held accountable for it?
uh, I'm gonna deviate from that accountability because of the way I look at it. What I want the most is my son back, and nothing can be done to give me that back. So if you're saying accountability, I really don't know what that feels like because you do something for a reason. If this guy get 100 years, 20 years, 1,000 life in the chair, I mean, for me, honestly, it wouldn't do anything for me because what I want still wouldn't be here. But it'd be another parent going through something with a lost child. So for me, counseling and growing health put me in another perspective on that.
How has life changed for you since January 1, 2017?
Very significant. Something that we all worked for our entire life to have. I had to walk out and leave, and that was my home. A lot of things that my life honestly was taken when his life was taken because again, nothing has been the same since then. So I'm just learning how to relive, uh, get involved, advocate for families and victims. Because it's really nothing you can do but support a person. I really don't think the English language have a vocabulary word to describe the hurt and pain that we experience as loved ones are losing our kids, someone very close to us. It's hard to describe and explain.
Do you feel that we're starting to see things get better or things getting worse? Or are we still the same as it relates to gun violence here in this community?
It fluctuates like anything else. We have that up and down. You have that moment of hope, and we had that quiet moment for a while. But even if not in this community, it's all a trigger. So if you're watching news, or it's in St. Pete or Bradenton or Lakeland or Sarasota, those are all still triggers. So I mean, even if it's not in this community, it happened to someone that experienced that. It's still a trigger because it immediately takes you back to that moment. I just would say to you guys, man, you don't know the hurt and the pain, and just something to give you to think about. Imagine your parents waking up in the morning and you're no longer here. how would you think they would feel? Your caregiver, your guardian, or your loved one. And that's exactly how I feel in my family. Not only just my son, three first cousins has been gunned down by senseless gun violence. So I have four immediate family members that we have lost to the senseless gun violence, and you can imagine the hurt and the pain. So I can tell you, it's better ways to handle in the situation that you encounter. It's rules. It's people we can turn to. You can just walk away and don't have to deal with it. But picking up a gun is not out of the way. When you take a life, you also lose yours as well. Because I can promise you, you won't sleep at night, and I can promise you, if you ever get caught for it, jail is not pleasant. So do something your future self would thank you for, and give yourself an opportunity, and leave the guns alone. I believe it's going to take a community effort. Uh, I believe there's no single person, no single organization, no individual family, but the hurt and the pain of everyone that had experienced gun violence come together saying enough is enough. And guess what that involves? That involves all of us. We all have been impacted some form or fashion by gun violence in our lives. And like you just asked me, you can imagine coming home to an empty chair. Here go Christmas, finna come, Thanksgiving finna come. I will have the rest of my family, but I won't have my son. And that empty chair is very, very real. Like I told you before, I thought thinking that I can change locations, but when you still come to the table, it's still an empty chair. It's still hurt and pain. And how we resolve that is by coming together, having gun sense laws, having compassion for each other. It's a decision. It's really not the gun. It's the people that's holding the gun. So I think we put so much emphasis on the gun. It's the people. We have to attack mental health and just waking up, asking as a human being, is you okay today? Just small things that making big impacts will really make a big difference. And it's just asking you, how you doing today, man? Because I can tell you, man, I'm teary-eyed, man, because it's so many people have been affected that I know and care about. And like you say, I'm tired of that graph going up and down. I really want to put a flat line to the gun violence. And I believe we can do it if we come together.
You know, Jayquon's looking on you every single day.
Yeah,
right?
I hope so.
And he sees the work that you're putting in. And I know that you think on him every day and you talk to him.
I talk this around with you everywhere. You know it, man. The only thing that I have showing my son never walked this earth because he wasn't able to have kids, and he was 17. And this is the only thing I have of him to guard for the rest of my life. A string of his hair. I take this with me because I won't let nothing happen to him. And yeah, it's tough. It's nothing you get over. I don't care how tough you is, how much when a part of your heart is ripped out, it's never putting that peace by you. It's the hurt. And this is what I hope this film and the creators of this film bring to, I hope that the message gets conveyed that we have to stop the senseless gun violence amongst each other. Only humanity is right. I mean, we got to come up with a better ways to handle our situation. Killing each other is not the way.
Tell Jayquon one thing that you want him to hear today as you're trying to get this message out to the community. Talk to your son.
Is it so much? missing. I didn't want to know that I'm missing a loving, and most of all, I thank you for saving my life. He lost his life to save mine, and that's what hurt more than anything, man, because I love him and I miss him. And I thank you, again for giving his life for mine. That's what hurt, man. Regardless of what the narrative, what the stories are, that's still someone loved one, that's still someone's child. We have law enforcement, we have, you know, stuff to handle somebody steal or do something to you. You know, we got things in place for that. We don't have to take each other's lives, because there's no coming back from that, bro. There's no money in the world. We don't care about money no more, man. That's what I'm telling you, it doesn't. When money can't save your kids and do stuff that you think you're getting money for, it's that's what I'm saying. It just doesn't make sense, man. We have to re-educate, and the hope is what to educate that the stuff, social media, all that is fool's gold, man. That ain't real. That ain't real. You see it, we lock the kids up, they go away, they call it mama. They ain't they home or mama, what can grandma? So it ain't real. And those are stories that need to be told and show that toughness ain't what it is, man. So I appreciate y'all, man, so much. Again, giving everybody their voice, man. That you don't know how much it means to them. I mean, we out there having church, everybody's sharing their stories and part of a group and organization people don't want to be a part of. So you bringing everybody together has been needed, especially after these storms, man. So